Hey everybody, Mike here, and it is Christmas 2.0 at the Room of the Ancient Mariner. Yes, finally, after months and months of delays, I have received a couple of packages that has restored my faith in the international shipping industry. Back on Black Friday, I made some purchases from No Remorse Records. So the focus of the big part of today's video is going to be an unboxing of that package. There were a lot of things in that order that might have made it onto my best of 2020 list had I got those in time. So instead of putting those things on there, I opted to just wait and highlight showing those when I finally got them. And then one other thing is from another European record company, a record label, which had one of my favorite thrash metal releases of the year. I decided I was going to go ahead and order it at a rather expensive price. She paid more in shipping than anything, obviously, but I liked the album enough that I wanted to have it, a physical copy of it. So I ordered it. It didn't come. I talked to the label guy. They said they'd try to send another one. I talked to the band on their Facebook page. They promised me they'd get me a copy. And thou hast delivered, because it is here today. So before we get into those unboxing, I just going to show a couple of other things that I picked up here recently. I've had this one for a while, haven't showed it, but this is really cool. Shout out to Darcy, 6 Strings. He showed this in one of his videos. This is the Blu-ray CD combo for Hammerfall, Live Against the World. I've never been the biggest Hammerfall fan. I like Hammerfall. I've got a few of their albums. Some guys live and die by Hammerfall. I mean, they kind of like the new Iron Maiden back in the 90s and early 2000s, when they were kind of carrying the flame for traditional heavy metal. This is really cool. I think this is a really good. Really good, nice collection of some of their material, and this is a poster, little insert that you get in the back. And who doesn't like Blu-ray concert videos? And I felt like this would be a fantastic thing to play in my living room with my new surround sound system that I have. It's going to sound really good. So yeah, I like that. I'm glad to have that. And then couple of things. One was an order, one was a record store find. The other day I went on a record store expedition, and I found this one. I should have got this last year when it came out. I listed as one of my top 3 digital downloads of the year. This was album of the year on a lot of hard and heavy lists. This is Ohms, Deftones. I'm really happy to have that on an album, on vinyl. I should have picked it up when it came out. And then this one, this one had a spot on my best of 2020 also. I just didn't get it in time. And I really didn't get tuned into this till, really late in the year. But man, I really like this record. I haven't even opened it yet. This is Dark Fortress, Spectres of the Old World. Not the biggest black metal fan. If I'm going to listen to black metal, it's going to have a lot of more traditional metal sounds and influences to it for me to like it. And that's exactly what Dark Fortress is. There's a lot of really just traditional metal and thrash influence in the music. I really like it. I'd highly recommend, if you're dipping your toes into the black metal water, you're not sure where to start. I always felt like Cradle of Filth had that sound. Dimmu Borgir as well. I mean, those are your more popular, maybe even commercial black metal bands, if there is such a thing. But that's I like it. If I'm going to listen to it, that's usually what I'm going to listen to. It's got to be something really special for me to like it. I'm not a big fan of those screechy vocals. But anyway, okay, so those are those, and now let's do some unboxing. First one I'm going to show, this is the package from MDD Records. I've already taken the liberty to cut the tape on it, so hopefully we just slide right out of there really easy. we've got this. Put that aside. And there's the record. And yes. Oh, there it is. Oh, it looks like I got a freebie too. It's like a compilation CD. Hymns of the Underground 5, presented by MDD Records. That's really cool. Thanks a lot. See who we've got on here. We've got Who Brought the Dog, Stand Your Ground. Oh, those are songs. Who Brought the Dog is a band. Spike Fuel, Godskill, Mind Reaper, Commander Odium, Pessimist. Probably not the Pessimist that I'm familiar with from back in the day. I've never heard of any of these bands. So this will be an interesting listen. MDD is a German label, and they specialize in, I'm guessing these are all kinds of different genres of metal. But yeah, that'll be a neat listen. Put that there. All right, and here it is. Here's the record. This is Skeleton Pit with Lust to Lynch. The back. Oh, it's a keep the effing Pilsner flowing. Okay. I can't drink because I'm going to work later, but man, I really like this record. This is it's as brutal as the front cover. Take this out, see if I think it's just black vinyl. Oh, that's the. Well, if there's only one disappointment, it's that there's no lyric sheet. I really dislike getting a record that doesn't have a lyric sheet. But anyway, oh yeah, okay, so yeah, I recall this was a splatter vinyl. That's pretty cool looking. So, finally, after months of waiting and going back and forth with the label guy, I finally have this. So that makes me really happy. I really thought I was going to end up eating the cost of this, and that was going to be my lesson in in ordering from Europe. So, like I said, my faith is restored, and I'm happy about that because it seems like anymore most of the really good metal is coming out on European labels, and I'm finding that these titles are difficult to get here in the United States. And some of the things you might want, you've got to be willing to get direct from the label, and you can order from Europe, and it's going to cost you more in shipping than it is anything else. So that's exactly what happened with this next package I'm going to open up. I felt like I got some great prices on some of these albums, but the cost to ship them was about as much as it was for the record. So anyway, here's the coup de grace. This is my long-awaited package from No Remorse. I'm going to have to do more cutting here. Hopefully, these are very... These are protected with a lot of different layers of bubble wrap because bless her heart, the U.S. Post Office person dropped these right on my front porch as I was getting them from her. Yeah, even though it says Fragile all over it. All right, I feel the bubble wrap, so I feel good. Oh wow, I forgot. Yeah, this also came with a freebie because of the amount of stuff that I ordered. So let's show the freebie first. It's a CD, Cult Metal Classic Series. I think maybe I had heard of this, either this band or maybe seen this. Or the band is Attica. That's the CD. So this was the freebie I got for my order, and got more cutting to do. Okay, let's get through these layers of bubble wrap, and this is pretty exciting. I was really pleased to find a lot of these records, and this was a very joyous ordering experience for me. Despite some of drawbacks that I had in getting it. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We've got, it looks like there's a receipt. Okay, I'm gonna put some of this packaging stuff down here on the ground. All right, see what we got here. Let's go one by one. This is the name, shame on me, Adventure 1, the name of the album. Anyway, this is Throne of Iron. I believe this is a band from my home state of Indiana. Oh, there's a receipt. That's pretty cool. It's all in. I guess No Remorse has a physical record store in Greece, and then the label. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, Throne of Iron is traditional heavy metal. I have seen this record on some of the year-end lists. I want to say they're from Bloomington, Indiana. I see Bloomington listed in the liner notes here, but anyway, yeah, there's the insert, lyric sheet insert. They play traditional heavy metal. I'm pretty sure that before, either I missed out on it or before it might have been canceled because of the COVID thing. This band came to play a show at a venue in Indianapolis. Oh, there's the record. Black vinyl with the custom label. With Iron Flame, I believe. You had Throne of Iron, Iron Flame, lots of iron. And I either wasn't able to attend or that show was canceled. Anyway, that would have been a fantastic show. But yeah, I listened to some of this online and liked it. Got it for a really good price. And was happy to have that one as part of this. I guess it wasn't really a Black Friday special, but it was around that time that I went online and ordered a lot of this. In defense of No Remorse, a lot of this stuff was delayed to get in here because a couple of these things were pre-orders that I guess I was unaware that they were pre-orders. I thought the website said that they were available, and they might be second pressings. I don't know. I'm not real concerned about that. But anyway, that's part of the reason why what the delay was in getting some of these. And one of those that was a pre-order is this one. This is one I really wanted to show in my year-end 2020, but like I said, I didn't have it in time. This is the newest album from Hitman, Destroy All Humans. An old band that was back around in the 80s. They had kind of they put out an album, I think one, shame on me again, I'm not sure what the name of it was, but they put out an album that was kind of popular in metal circles. Again, it's black vinyl, custom label with the Hitman logo. Anyway, this is their first new recording in many, many years, and excellent sounding traditional metal. They were influenced, I think you hear a lot of Queensryche influence with them, but they do not sound like a Queensryche ripoff. Anyway, a U.S. metal band, Hitman. Let's put that back in there. It doesn't want to fit in there very well. All right. I don't like just putting my stuff back without putting it back in the plastic. So might take a couple extra minutes here, but bear with me. So yeah, Hitman. This one has been on. I've seen this one shown a couple of times. Not often, but a lot of people were big on this last year, and I'm glad to finally have it now. Okay, here's one again. I think I did show this in my downloads video. I've only seen one other person show this, and I'm not surprised that it was Scott Waters, because he really knows his good metal. But this is a fantastic power thrash album from U.S. band Hex. This is Entangled in Sin. This one could have made, this really probably should have made my best of list. And again, it's just your black black vinyl, custom label. This one's really good. It's got heavy, catchy songs on it, and I think it's a really good example of modern U.S. power metal. And given some of the recent debacles in the music world, we're going to need to have some U.S. power metal bands rise up and assume the mantle of who's the best in that category anymore. Okay, this one I get seen this a couple times, not very often. This, I can't remember if this is one that was pre-ordered. I don't think this was the pre-order. But this is another, I believe this band's from Sweden. This is Megaton Sword. I think it's just black vinyl. Yeah. I'll show the cover there. I know Sarah from Banger TV showed this. I don't think that's necessarily where I heard about the band from, but they play, your traditional new wave of traditional metal. Oh, there's some goodies in here. This is neat. Looks like we got a postcard, and it looks like there's a poster. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's a sticker. Wow. Looks like a download code, digital download code, a sticker, a postcard, and we'll go ahead and show this poster. Be careful with it, I don't want to rip it. Oh, that's pretty neat. It's a poster of the album cover. It's pretty nifty. I didn't know that all of these things were included with the record. I did want to show us a gatefold cover. Let's show that. Got the lyrics printed inside. So yeah, Megaton Sword. Blood hails steel, steel hails fire. You know, kind of sounds like your typical power metal, thrash, or traditional heavy metal kind of fare. I'd recommend you check these guys out if you've not heard of them. You're gonna get your searing guitar leads, melodies, traditional heavy metal kind of harmony with vocals. Yeah, it doesn't want to fit in there. Okay, so yeah, that's a cool one to have. I'm pretty sure at least one or two lists I've seen have had this as their album of the year for 2020. I know later on we're going to see one that's made a lot of that was on a lot of top year-end lists. Okay, and okay, this is the one of them that was on pre-order. Surprisingly, back when this band released their kind of a legendary EP, or I believe it was an EP. I didn't know too much about them. I really didn't know anything about them, to be honest, until this album came out. And this is Glacier, The Passing of Time. Back of that. U.S. heavy metal band. I did notice. Let me see if I'm correct about this. Nah, you know what? I'm absolutely gonna be wrong about it. I'm thinking about Sirathungal. The bass player for Sirathungal, the new bass player is one of the new wave of traditional metal figures, and young kid that's in. Someone's going to have to, who watches this, put this in my video. I know where I'm going with this. I want to say he's the bass player in Night Demon. I'm pretty sure it's Night Demon. Anyway, Night Demon being a really popular new wave of traditional metal band. And he is a Sirathungal enthusiast, and he is now, joined up with Sirith Ungol to play with them. But I want to say that there was that kind of similar situation happened with this album. And I don't want to put misinformation out there, but anyway, Glacier was reunited. I want to say they kind of, their popularity was fueled a little bit with some of the metal fests in Europe, and they got back together, or at least the original singer. I'm not even going to try to. I can't pronounce his name. Anyway, they got together and recorded this album, and it's a really good record. This was the one that was pre-order on pre-order. I think it's clear vinyl. Yeah, we'll show this. This is pretty cool. The clear vinyl edition. But yeah, Glacier, Glacier. So happy to finally have this one. The Passing of Time, if you want to check that out. And we'll put the lyric sheet back in here. All right, we've got one more. Put this back in the case. Don't know when I'm going to find time to really listen to all of this. I've got so many things that I'm already working on for the first couple months of 2021. Okay, so here's the one that I wanted. This is what I was really going after when I made this order, and you can kind of hear it if you can hear it in the background here. This is Ravening Iron by Eternal Champion, and I wanted. This looks like this is a silver vinyl. Well, that's pretty cool. Gray silver, I think it's silver is what they call it instead of gray. Either way, it looks really cool. Most of you are familiar with Eternal Champion by now. Then their controversial album cover. I'm not going to blot any of it out. So, very traditional metal sounding. This band's been around for a few years. This is the first release that I have from them. But many people had this as their top metal album of 2020, and for very good reason. It's a very good record. Hence why I wanted to order it. Let's see the lyric sheet out here. Put that back in, and there's the. Just looks like something that you would have gotten from an 80s style metal album. That's really cool lyric sheet or insert. And there's the back. I kind of maybe sort of a slightly doomy, but not overly doomy flavor to this, more traditional metal. I think more I hear that kind of in the voice, but it's very sword and sorcery, epic-y kind of stuff. Again, probably would have definitely been on my top albums list had I had it to show, it's kind of why I did a extra video for digital downloads, because we all know I'm not a big fan of only having digital downloads. But like I said, some of these things that are coming out now that are difficult to get, streaming them is about the only way you're really going to get to enjoy them. But I'm so happy to have this now. Better late than never. But that was kind of exciting. I've been waiting for this for a while. Not disappointed in those. Everything looks like they made it over here safely. Nothing looks damaged. The packaging was fantastic. Everything seemed well protected. So that's my unboxing from my No Remorse order. I think the biggest reason for the delay in me getting these things was a couple of those things were pre-ordered, and I understand with the international shipping costs why they didn't want to send what was already in stock. prior. I wanted to wait until the whole order was complete. So overall, I'm very happy. I would order from them again with confidence. So yeah, let me know about some of your international ordering experiences. Let me know if you've, what you think of some of these releases, and let's talk it over. But yeah, I'm very happy. Got some good metal releases. Speaking of metal, let them know your metal. Bang your head, throw the goat, and I will catch you next time when I'm not too tongue-tied. All right, see you later.